Okay, in this first video, I'm going to teach you about jQuery selectors. This is the API that you use to get at a series of DOM elements. So we have classes, we have IDs, and there's many different ways you can actually get at these. And I'm going to give you a couple hints in this video. So the first thing we want to do is we want to hook up a click event to this button so we can do something with it. So what we'll do is we will use its class, which is the period. You use the period to identify a class, button, and we're going to call the on function with the click parameter and create a function. So inside this function, we want to do something to another box down here. So I want to do something to box 3. So what would you think I would use here? So we'll start off with our selector, quote. Now for an ID, you would use the pound sign. So pound sign, box 3. And we're just going to toggle the class BLU_BK. Now, what do you think that's going to do? Since box 3 has 2 classes, and we're going to toggle this off, which basically it's going to remove it from this block, and we're going to end up with just the box class. So we should end up with the box class with a background of green versus the blue that it is now. So when we take this out and we toggle it off, it just goes to the next class. So let's go ahead and update this and see if it works. Okay, so now we come in and we click the button. And it didn't work. And we were missing a comma here. Okay, so let me update it and run it again. And you can see it work. So now we can even get more creative and say, well, what if we want to just get this span here, but we've got a bunch of classes with the text, but we want this specific span in box 1. Well, we can use the same type of selector with an arrow sign, span. And now this will toggle also the class blue. So when we update it, and now we should see this text here be highlighted in blue. So let's run it and click the button. So there you go. So I taught you 3 different things here. 1, going ahead and using the period for all of the different classes you have in your CSS file. Or you can use the pound sign with the ID that would be in the individual element. And you can also use the arrow key to actually pinpoint down to something within that element, like a span, like I did here. Okay.